Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time, back with his good friend Dion from Dion Talk. How you doing, buddy?
Howdy, doing great. I'm excited about topic number 2.
Yeah, you're going to walk us through some math. So this morning on my daily financial news for July 26th, we talked about the biggest bear that I have found. It's the senior economist for Interactive Brokers. His name is Jose Torres. He believes we are going to have a 2008 style housing crash, not in transactions, but in price. This is the first senior economist, chief economist that I have found that is this bearish. And he's calling for a 25% crash in prices. You heard that this morning, and you wanted to pull up some calculators and do some math for us. So tell us what you're thinking.
So the first thing, I hope he's right.
Yes, me too.
Like both our markets, market-wide, doesn't matter. That would be amazing. I love it when people comment, these guys, us, just want to prop up real estate because it keeps our net worth high. Well, it makes it really hard to buy the next deal, which improves the cash flow, which has nothing to do with property values. Mm-hmm. Current fixed rate debt, rents, interest rates, that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. Yes, but price, not so much. So start with, I hope he's right. Mm-hmm. Second, in a 12-year period, and you know this from the 50-year spreadsheet and your data, the largest market-wide drop in any 12-month period was 8.9%. So magically, this is going to be three times as bad as the worst we've seen. Okay, so I hope he's right.
I hope he's right.
Great. Everyone wishes that we bought everything that was for sale in 2011 and 12. Like, I don't know anyone who doesn't think, oh, if I could get those prices, I'd buy it all day long. Stock investors would buy real estate if we had those prices.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. So this could have been a YouTube short as far as the math goes. That's how simple this is. But I want to get your reaction to the concept. That's not a YouTube short. This will be, your typical 10-minute video or so.
Okay.
Historically, the 60-year average of home appreciation is between 4 and 5%.
Correct.
So if you go over 60 years, it's around 5%. That would go up every year. 2020 and 2021, there were markets like San Diego, Arizona, Seattle that saw over 30% appreciation. There were some places that saw 19, but in most of the markets I've looked at, the average was about 24%.
Okay.
So in 2 years, we've seen 24% appreciation for 2 years straight. Okay. So this will, like I said, this would be the super simple.
I love it. Dion's doing math. I have no idea I think I know what you're going to do, but let's see.
So this is normally something that I would say, hey, Matt, the lumberjack landlord.
Yeah, you do this.
What you do. So let's just say the property value is 100,000, a million, 10 million, whatever. It's a nice round number, 100.
Okay.
And so for the first year, we have plus 24%, right?
No.
So now the home value from 2020 to 2021 went up 24%. So it's at 124,000 or 1.24 million or whatever the nice round numbers are.
Okay.
And then in 2021, we see another.
Oh yeah, you're going to do this wrong though. So there you go. Okay.
So now, it's calculating the growth of the year on the year.
You're right.
So in 2 years, we're at 100. I got something right. Write that down.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
So we're at $153,000 for the $100,000 house from 2 years ago. This is why, and now you add interest rates to this. Buyers are being priced out of the market. Investors are being yielded out without, hunting for that right deal.
This is why I was so annoyed with all the crash calls in 2020. I'm like, you guys, anybody who called a housing crash in 2020 was hurting people. It was the second best year in 52 years to buy a home.
My net worth has tripled.
Yeah,
in 2 years. I mean, I did a couple of strategic things, but appreciation is not something we invest for, but when it happens.
Woohoo!
But now let's say your guy's right. We're going to have a 25% crash.
Okay.
So we're going to lose $38,000 in value.
Yep.
Meaning from 2020 to 2023, we're at 115% of the value when the 60-year average is a 5% per year growth. So tell me if I got this right. 2020, 2021, 2023, 5%, 3 times.
Yeah.
We're at 115. Yes. Now
Really
the
close.
5% would be even a growth of 5% more and 5% more.
You're close enough.
But we're not 25% lower than 2020.
No. And
So
you know what? Again, this gets really bonkers because I believe in payments. Your payment on 100K. I mean, let's just do the math. Bring up the calculator again. Let's
where we go.
Take $100,000 times 0.3%.
0.03 or 0.3.
0.3. Yeah. So that's three. So it's $3,000 a year, right? If we were doing 100 grand.
Right.
Right. So now do 150 grand times 0.6 or 0.06. Just triple your payment. This is not only why it's hard to buy, which is why affordability is nuts today. This is also why people will not sell. We have supply destruction. You were sitting on a payment of a house you own today, paying $3,000 a year or whatever it is. And if you're going to sell and buy the next house, you're going to pay $9,000. Are you freaking kidding me? This is not going to happen, folks. We are going to have years of housing transactions falling.
So
supply destruction.
I was watching the video too, where he called for the 25% crash. He also he broke down payments. Mm-hmm. And he talked about somebody having a $2,400 a month payment would then have a $6,000 a month payment. Yeah. So his logic was, so no one can buy. That's the misstep.
Yeah, no,
you can't sell.
Yeah.
You have 30-year fixed rate debt at 2,400. You're not going anywhere.
Why are you? Yeah, you're going to go buy bunk beds if your wife gets pregnant. It's just not going to happen. Yeah. So this is really cool. Again, the good thing is, again, I don't like living in an echo chamber. I seek information. People may not think that, but Jose Torres, senior economist, Interactive Brokers, he's the biggest bear on housing. I will seek more. If you guys find more chief economists, senior economists, chief analysts, send them to me. Right now, Jose Torres is the biggest bear, negative 25% in a year, or call it 18 months by the end of 2023. I don't see it. Largest drop ever when housing was the asset was negative 8.9. That's also when banks were foreclosing on everyone. Have we not learned our lessons from forbearance? Banks don't want to foreclose. And there's just kind of all kinds of difference. But hey, if you want to call 2008 crash, Jose, I will watch and I will give you kudos if it happens. Dion, wrap this up for us, and where can people find you?
Well, the great thing about this is he made a video on the crash and it got a lot of views.
Yes.
He's smart. He's going to make more videos on the crash.
Yes.
And you've said this. Every time our competition sees a crash video, we lose 2% of the competition. So kudos, make more, clear out some of the people that weren't really going to take action but aren't going to be making offers to keep up the competition. Works for me. And you can find me right here on YouTube, Dion Talk Financial Freedom.
Awesome. Thanks, buddy.